Hi everyone, this is Aaron for Zollotech, and today we are going to take a look at StockTouch. StockTouch is an application that was Retina ready when the iPad came out, the new iPad, and they were kind enough to ask me to take a look at it. Now, I don't have any stocks. I wish I bought a few of the stocks that are out there, such as Apple when it first dropped down to about 90 a while ago. I was looking at it, but unfortunately didn't get into that, but it's doing well still. And there's a way to track that. There's this default stock apps and things, but there's a more advanced one, and that's StockTouch. Go ahead and open it up. We'll go to landscape here. And it's a beautiful app. It takes full advantage of the Retina display, looks great, and a little bit pretty complicated looking right here, but it's really not. What it's done is broken things down so that they're easy to view. So in our case, we're talking about technology, and what you can see is right here it says technology. Tap on that. If I want to go back, I go back. Now we don't want to use four fingers because we'll go back to the home screen. But if we just pinch out, we'll go back to the main screen. So you can see technology is up 11 or 0.11%. And here we have some options on the side. Now these options are search, so we can search for different stock names. Apple, Google, Yahoo, whatever you're thinking of. Over here we have US stocks or global stocks. We can pick which one we want. We can switch. It'll switch. See global technology up 0.34%, really nice. Go back to US stocks here. Here we have a little graph, so we can see different things such as price change, volume, versus the S&P 500 or versus the sector. So we can go through each one of these. Volume, S&P 500 versus sector. So you can see whatever you're looking at. Here we're just going to look at the price change. Now, the last option here is what this is doing is large to small in a spiral pattern. So large to small in a spiral pattern, going from the outside in, it kind of arranges the data that way. We can look at market cap, largest to smallest. We can look at winners, and it says right here, arranged by percentage gains. You can see activity arranged by volume. You can see alphabetical arranged by company name. So whatever you're looking at will be arranged however you really want it. We'll go back to the default, which is the spiral. And then here on the right, we have 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and 5 years. So we can go all the way down to 5 years, and it changes everything. And we'll show you that in a moment. We can refresh. We can star or favorite. We can have mark indices, show the Dow or S&P and NASDAQ. Then we have information here that just kind of shows you how to use all of it. There's close, and we'll go to global technology. Now we can pinch in, pinch out, and it has this really neat tech sound to it that you probably can't hear, but here you can see here's all of the different stocks and how they've changed. So this one's gone up 6% today. Let's take a look at that. And it's Yandex NV. Down here it says Yandex NV operates an internet search engine in Russia. So you can see the graph of how it's gone. If we change to 5 years, chart's not available. We'll go to 1 week, 1 day. So the chart's available for a lot of things, but apparently not that. We can change all sorts of different settings, take a look at things. We'll star that if that's our favorite. We pinch to go back out. So here's Apple. Apple went down 10.31 or 1.68% down to 599.55, which isn't too bad, but you can see it's red because it went down. So it's organized basically in what you would think. If it made a big change, it went to red. If it went down, green. If it went up, you can see it's brighter where Yandex is. So pretty neat. We can tap, and again, it tells us what it is. Some little headlines here. Siri gets sued, or this one's Zynga opens the web page. It'll take a second here. In theory, it should open. Let's try, go back in. So here it says Siri gets sued again. Probably not for working, for every accent, things like that. And that's pulling from the daily feed. So you can see there's news stories to help you better make decisions about your stocks. I think it's pretty nice. Here you can see, let me see if we can go over 5 years. So there's 5 years. This is where I had wished I bought it, and probably everybody else too. And then it's gone up ever since based on a graph here. Pretty nice, pretty good information, outlined really well. Go to US stocks. Again, you can go back and forth. Go back to Apple. You can go to Google, they went down again, and that's over 1 day. This is over 5 years, 6 months. So you get the idea. Really helpful. And if you play the stock market often, you can go back this way too. But if you play the stock market often, this is going to be pretty helpful to you, I think, in organizing what's big and small, and you know what you might want to do as far as these things are concerned. I like the app. It looks great. It takes full advantage of the Retina display, like I said, and that's just a perk of it, seeing that, you know, it is what it is. But we can go into utilities. You can see everything just pulls from the corner. It's going to pull from that corner. It's done really nicely, and would probably be pretty helpful to those using the stock or playing the stock market regularly and making changes and things like that. So if you haven't already, check it out. I don't think it's too expensive. It's Stock Touch for the iPad. Really nice application, looks great, seems to be pretty functional. Most people that I showed it to understood how to use it and saw what it was doing right away. It wasn't very questionable. They thought, yeah, it's a great application. Here's Zynga. I showed it to younger people, I showed it to older people, and they all got it right away, understood what was going on. So everything's laid out pretty logically once you get the concept in. Works great. Now, if you have any questions or you've used this app, please go ahead and comment below. I'd love to hear what you think of it. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.